Let's be real. Nobody likes knowing there's someone out there who just doesn't vibe with them, right? And the worst part is, most of the time, there's no way to avoid the person because they're in your family, at work, or somewhere you can't escape. So what to do? Ignore and pretend you don't care? Get stressed every time you see them? Or maybe there's a way to handle this situation without draining your energy. Look, when someone doesn't like you, it's usually due to a variety of factors. Often it's not even personal. It's more about what's going on in their own mind. According to studies on social influence, we have this deep need to be accepted and to maintain a positive image. And when someone doesn't like us, it messes with these instincts. Like it or not, our brain goes into self-protection mode and sees this rejection as a threat, which only intensifies the discomfort. In the end, it's like the whole situation feels bigger than it really is. Basically, when someone shows they don't like us, it's as if the brain flips a switch, and suddenly we feel the urge to react, either by trying to please the person or by going on the defensive. So, how does this self-protection mode work in practice? When we sense that someone doesn't like us, our first reaction is to be flooded with thoughts like, what did I do wrong? Or how does this person see me? And then, without realizing it, we start spending energy trying to fix a situation that, in reality, is beyond our control. These thoughts increase internal pressure because the brain starts to see it as a social threat. That's why, even if you want to ignore it, you end up stuck in discomfort every time you encounter the person. The key, then, is understanding that these thoughts are natural, but we have the power to give them less attention. But is there a way to get out of this situation without losing your peace? The first step is to shift your focus. Instead of trying to gain approval or create conflict with someone who shows they don't like you, try adopting a neutral stance. This means not taking the situation personally and focusing on polite and objective interactions. If you need to speak with the person, keep the conversation simple and straightforward without putting too much emotion or expectation into it. This creates a natural barrier that protects you and helps you avoid unnecessary drama. After all, the less energy you spend, the less this situation affects your day. Along with staying neutral, it's important to recognize the two extremes that may arise: the impulse to please and the urge to retaliate. If you find yourself trying to please someone who doesn't like you, it may stem from that instinct to change their opinion in the hope of being accepted. But let's be honest, that's exhausting. Trying to convince someone to like you only drains your energy and often doesn't even work. Instead, ask yourself, do I really need this approval, or am I investing energy unnecessarily? This question helps you prioritize who really matters. Now, if your tendency is to throw in a jab or create tension to protect yourself, know that this only adds to the stress. Small conflicts, sarcasm, or digs might feel like a defense mechanism, but in the end, they only make the environment heavier, and you're the one carrying that weight. So instead of chasing these momentary wins, focus on relationships that bring you lightness. This focus will help you break the hostility cycle and keep your energy for those who matter. In the end, the secret is simple: know where to put your energy. Nobody can please everyone, and you don't need to. When you stop trying to win over those who don't like you and avoid getting drawn into provocations, you gain much more room to focus on the relationships that truly add to your life. So, tell me in the comments, have you been through a similar situation? How did you handle it? If this video helped you in any way, give it a like and subscribe to the channel. And stay tuned for more practical tips on living with more ease right here.